Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to AstroEdify. Today we are going to talk about our next nakshatra, that is Jyeshtha, and we are going to learn that what are the various kinds of professions which are represented by this certain nakshatra. And if you don't know that, how to find out that particular nakshatra through your horoscope, which is very responsible regarding your career, and which is very important while judging that how much success can a person get into his chosen field. So for that, check out the link shown below in the description and watch the method for finding out the nakshatra video. You can watch that video in the top right corner in the card section as well. So let's move ahead and talk about Jyeshtha Nakshatra then. So if in your horoscope Jyeshtha Nakshatra is one of those nakshatras which is playing a very vital role regarding your career and professional success, so let's see that what are the various kinds of professions which are governed by this certain nakshatra. The ruler of Jyeshtha Nakshatra is Mercury, and this nakshatra is totally spreaded in the zodiac sign of Scorpio. So the professions which have the qualities or elements of Mercury and Scorpio zodiac sign and Mars are governed by this certain nakshatra. So first of all the professions which are connected to government service, police services, administrative jobs are represented by this nakshatra. Then people who are politicians, who are bureaucrats, or people who are in navy or military, in defense services, all these people, all these professions are seen through Jyeshtha Nakshatra. People who are in fire department, who are firefighters, are also seen through this nakshatra. Then this nakshatra also represents the professions like people who are radio and television anchors, news readers, who are talk show hosts, orators, actors, athletes, surgeons, detectives, people who are occultists. All these professions are also represented by this nakshatra, and all these professions are represented by this nakshatra because in all these professions you will see that there is the quality of Mercury, Mars and Scorpio zodiac sign. All the professions which are related to communication like radio and television anchors, like talk show hosts, orators or news readers are represented by this nakshatra because it is the ruler of this nakshatra is Mercury, and Mercury is all about communication. Then further, the defense services are ruled by this nakshatra because Mars is all about defense services. Mars means soldier, so Mars represents all sorts of defense services, whether it is military, navy or air force, any kind of thing which comes under defense is represented by Mars. So since Mars has the influence on this nakshatra, so these professions are also governed by this nakshatra. Further, surgeons are also seen through this nakshatra because Mars and Scorpio zodiac sign and Mercury, all these three things represent surgeons, because Mars and Scorpio zodiac signs represent blood and represent surgery, and Mercury gives the intelligence to perform the surgery in the correct manner. So the surgeons are also seen through this nakshatra. Further, this nakshatra also represents people who are radar experts, who are air traffic controllers. Telecommunication industry is represented by this nakshatra because Mercury is all about communication, whether it is any sort of communication through any medium, that is governed by Mercury, whether it is verbal, whether it is telecommunication, whether it is written communication, any sort of communication is governed by Mercury. And Mars increases that energy, energizes Mercury more, because Mars, where Mars will have its influence, it will energize the other planet. So when Mercury comes together with Mars, the communication is more enhanced. So the people who are in these fields are seen through this nakshatra. Further, detectives are seen through this nakshatra, occultists are seen through this nakshatra, because Scorpio zodiac sign is all about these things. Scorpio zodiac sign is all about mysterious things, hidden things, which are all about dark knowledge, which most of the people don't know. So the people who are in these sectors, who are working in these professions, are seen through Jyeshtha Nakshatra. If this nakshatra is not if this nakshatra is not working in positive manner in someone's horoscope, then this can take the person towards illegal things also. So most of the time people who are associated with underworld, who are mafias, who are dons, are seen through this nakshatra. But for that you have to check out the whole horoscope in deep detail before coming to any concrete conclusion. So these are the various sorts of professions which are governed by Jyeshtha Nakshatra. And for finding out the correct profession according to your horoscope in which you can get the maximum amount of success, for that you have to combine the results at the level of nakshatra, zodiac sign, planet and house. We have discussed all these three things in our previous videos. If you have not watched, you can watch that in the playlist of the channel, and you will be able to find out through your horoscope which is the best suited profession or career field for you, in which you can get the maximum amount of success. So this was my view on Jyeshtha Nakshatra and the professions associated with it. So if you are new to my channel, subscribe below. If you have any queries, you can mail me on my email ID. For more information, check on my Facebook and Twitter page as well. Otherwise, we will meet in the next video of Mool Nakshatra and discuss what are the various kinds of professions associated with Mool Nakshatra. So till then, goodbye and thank you.